Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Demon Slayer the Hashira training arc episode number 7 reaction. So the previous episode we went to Himejima's place and Tanjiro trained over there. The training was like divided into two parts. There was the underneath the waterfall part and then moving the rock part. The underneath the waterfall part he could do it like after a little bit of practice, but then he was having trouble with the rock part. So later on Genya comes and gives him a little bit of a help, gives him like a few tips and tricks. Like he talks about like repetitive motion, I think something like that, and like helps him out like that. Tanjiro then is able to tap into the power of his mark for a momentary amount of time to move the rock, and that's where it ended. So let's see what happens today in this episode. So yeah, let us get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Inosuke's bird. Right. I'll wilt and then yeah, I guess. Hmm. True. He's like, oh, I want a rock. Oh no. Okay, there you go. I was gonna say he was like, I want a rock to push as well. Oh my god, he actually did it through brute force. God damn. Ah, Zensu. Hello? Look at his letter. Yeah, thank you. Bro, what's is his brain short circuited or something? He's literally looking at the letter and he's like, what? Okay. Oh my god, Zenitsu. Huh. Oh yeah, today's episode is 30 minutes, I think. And I think like the next episode, the final one is 45, as far as I've read from the comments. Stone Hashira Gyobe Himejima. Oh, those are. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. Those are his footsteps. Damn. Yeah. You passed, I guess. Well, he cannot move. Oh, he's dehydrated. That makes sense. Um, someone bring him some water. Hopefully it starts raining. Yeah, you're not thinking about your sister? Hello? Where's Nezuko? Oh, there he is. I think this is Gyome, isn't it? Yep. Splashed water on him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Nice. Yeah. It's talking about the blacksmith village. I'm thinking. Soulsmith village. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Like he himself wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah. True. True. Inflexible boy. Hmm. But he said, "Don't accept me." Oh boy. Hmm. Okay. See his. We're gonna see his past. Yep. Hmm. Oh. Um. Oh. Too skinny. Hmm. I'm guessing he's like they're probably struggling. Like that's why he feeds the children everything. He doesn't have the scar, so I'm guessing he got that fighting demons. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no, this is okay. And I'm sure the demon ate him as well by at the end. The one who made the deal. Oh, okay, Wisteria. But I guess. Oh my god, he. What the hell? That. Even if you're trying to save your own life, that is one of the worst things you could do. What the hell? Oh, that is so. Oh my god. Oh my. I'm guessing the only one who's left with that little girl. Yeah. And it's a demon you're fighting. I was wondering, so he is blind. Like I was wondering if he's blind, or like because his eyes are like vacant. Wow, he like he just moves so smoothly. It doesn't. Damn. Oh yeah, that's where he got the scar from. He whoa. Even wow, he was still so strong. He took care of a demon with his bare hands. That is insane. At night. Yeah. Yeah, like so he himself never realized how strong he is. Yeah, because how like he literally broke his two hands with his bare hands. He didn't let him regenerate. And when obviously at day when it was day. So yeah, the girl survived. Oh god. Well, I was she even talking about him? I don't think she was talking about him. I think she was talking about like the demon or something. So he got arrested? I I guess because the demon just disappeared. Like there's no proof. Ah, there you go. So yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like she was talking about the demon, like not him. Hmm. Yeah, that is why he was like, you did good, even in that situation. Eyes of my soul. Yep. Damn, he's big. I just realized how big he is. Hmm. Okay, so now what? Like, we go to Gyu? I guess we still haven't trained with him, have we? Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, where is he? Wow. Yeah, he got that letter, and so what happened? Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go. Like I said. Oh. Wait, what? Didn't he? Oh, he has moved it, but he hasn't moved it that far. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, what? Oh my god. Hmm. Okay. What? Oh, he's still doing the training. Okay, okay. Hmm. What was that letter? Right. Was it from his like his family or something? Like his grandfather? Hmm. Yeah, I'm guessing it's something happened to his grandfather or something, maybe? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Wow, his mark completely manifested, you know. I'm sure she's fine. Oh, oh my god. Oh, wait, wasn't Tanjiro banned from coming near Shinazugawa? Bruh. Yeah, but Gyul is like, oh, nice. That's good. Mm, yeah, he meant it in a different way, but you know. Bah! Damn, that is fast. Whoa. Oh god, yeah. That wooden sword won't do. Let's fight now. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Well, what? Yeah, you think that's why he's fighting with him? Um, right. Yo. Wow. Ah, my god. Oh. Well, and the restraining order as well, I guess. You cannot. I'm thinking they're training. Yeah. Why do you think they were fighting? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. He's gonna get even more pissed. He's gonna get even more pissed. I don't think he'll understand. Oh god. Hmm. Bruh. Oh. Oh, that was that one of the eyes? He got one of the eyes. Yup. So he's the first one to find out one of the eyes because nobody has been able to detect it up until now. Yeah. Oh, Muzan is here. Oh my god. What the hell else? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh boy. So yeah, he. Oh god, he's here. Well, at least Shinazuka realized that they're being infiltrated. So hopefully they can send reinforcements. But I don't know if that's going to help. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, the whoa was still ongoing. Yo, what the? What is this? They're hyping him up. Look at him. They're hyping him up so much. Oh boy, but yeah, he barely even shows his face. So I guess the one time he comes out, I think he realizes Kagaya. Yep. Wait, there's a security here. Oh my god. Would he just come here to pay him a visit? Right. you know what? I just cannot. Why are they making him look so like extra, like epic or something? Like yeah, I understand. He's like the big, like he's like the main villain. But God damn it. Oh my god. They made a whole sequence of him walking from the gate to here. Like for fun. God damn. Right, let's see what he has to say. Right. Hello? Oh, nice to meet you. Wait, so this is the first time he's seeing him? I don't know why I thought they knew each other. I thought that these two knew each other, but so he says nice to meet you. So what? Okay. Okay, anyways. Tch. Wow. Oh. Oh, well, yeah. Mm, that was it. That was today's episode. Okay, so today's episode was like the last part of training with Guillaume, and get to know Guillaume's past, what happened, and then a little bit of Zenitsu as well. Like something had happened in, like I'm guessing something was written in the letter, which made him take that like like take things more seriously. And not only that, there was the whole Shinazugawa and Giyu battle as well, and then finally like Muzan paying a visit to Boyashiki. So that was today's episode. Now, a few things to discuss. First of all, um, Zenitsu's letter. I am assuming it has something to do with his family, and by family, I'm guessing like in his grandfather. We saw him a little bit of flashback of him once back in season one, I think, and I think it's something related to him. Don't know exactly what it is, but it probably made Zenitsu change suddenly, and he's like, "Oh, I just realized what I have to do now." Like on, like he didn't have like a goal up until now in that sense, but now that has changed. So yeah, I guess if you think about it, like Tanjiro has a goal. Inosuke also has a goal, I think. Does he have a goal? I'm not really sure. I think he has. I've forgotten, like, his main motivation. But Zenitsu never had one. So I guess whatever was written in the letter probably made him, like, determined about something. We don't know exactly what it is, but, something like that. That was the first thing. The second thing I want to discuss about is Himejima. Now, Himejima talks about children, about how they are innocent, pure, but at the same time they're cruel. They're like like a lot of other things he says, which is kind of true. Like they can be brutal little kids. You know, and we get to see his past. In his past, obviously, one of the kids made that mess completely, and that is why they got attacked by the demon. And then the other kids didn't listen to him, tried to run away, got killed. The only person who was left was Sayo, who got scared, and in the end she was like, that man killed everyone. So here's the thing. I don't believe, I don't know, I don't think Sayo was talking about him. I think she was talking about the demon. Like, That's what I think, at least. And I'm guessing they never really asked her properly. She was panicked at that time, and she just said that that person killed everyone, and everyone assumed that they were talking about Himejima. But I'm assuming she's talking about, because why would she say that? Like, she literally saw the demon coming in and killing everyone, and Himejima protecting her. Why would she say that Himejima is the one? It makes no freaking sense. Like, I don't know. It just like if she really said, if she really meant, like, and if she really was talking about Himejima, I don't know what she was talking about. Like, yeah, you might be panicked, you might be scared and everything, but that's a complete lie. Why would she do that? It makes no freaking sense. So that's why I think she was talking about the demon. Obviously, I think she was panicked. That's why she didn't realize it was a demon or something, maybe. That's why she said something like, oh, that person killed everyone. And, everyone just assumed that, oh, they're talking about Himejima. So they took her and then, like, locked up Himejima. And I'm guessing Sayo didn't even realize that Himejima got locked up or something like that. And like, Himejima thinks that she was talking about him. I don't know, because it would make no sense. Why would she say that? Like, yeah, you might be confused, you might be scared, and everything. But I doubt you are so scared that you're completely going to see, like a complete different thing happening. Like, the demon came in and killed everyone. And, like, are you saying that she was so panicked that she thought that it was Himejima killing everyone? You think that even if she's a kid, like, someone's going to make that type of a mistake? And if that's not the case, then that would mean she lied, which makes no freaking sense. Why would she lie? What's the point in it? Look. So I cannot, I cannot just believe that she was talking about Himejima. I think she was talking about the demon, and everyone just assumed it was Himejima, because obviously when you kill the demon, in the morning it just disappears. It just goes into ashes, and everyone saw Himejima's hand caked in blood, and and like all the kids dead. So everyone, when she said that that person killed everyone, everyone just assumed that she's talking about Himejima. That's why they took Himejima in, and that kind of thing. And I'm assuming, like, Himejima also probably tried to say that no, there was a demon, but nobody probably believed him, because Sayo said that that person killed them. But I'm not 100% sure if Sayo meant that. I'm guessing Sayo was talking about the demon, and everyone just mistakenly assumed that she was talking about him. Anyways, I just cannot, this is like the backstory. Like, it makes no sense. Why would she say that? It makes no sense. Like, it's not as if she didn't realize what was going on. She was wide awake, seeing what was going on. And after all of that, you're saying that she was so confused, so panicked, that she completely forgot that Himejima actually protected her, and said that Himejima is the one who, like, no, in no way. Like, nobody can be that, it just makes no sense. So I'm guessing it's something like that. Anyways, right, and that was another thing I want to discuss about, because I cannot, like, digest the fact that that's what happened. In no way is that possible. I'm guessing that was one of the most, like, craziest misunderstanding that happened, and he got wrongfully, like, accused, and that's what happened. I don't think Sayo blamed him. I think it was, yeah, or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that was that. That's another thing I wanted to discuss about. And then obviously the next thing that I want to talk about is, like, Shinazuka finding the eye, and then freaking Muzan for the last 5 minutes just walking through the entranceway, or, like, in a completely, like, clad in smoke and mist or whatever, and just coming in and being like, oh, like, like, Ubuyashiki, you don't look the same. And Ubuyashiki is like, nice to meet you. So here's another thing. I assume that Ubuyashiki and and he and Muzan knew each other. From Muzan's way of speaking, it seems Muzan knows him, but Ubuyashiki said, like, nice to meet you. So I don't know. So does that mean that Ubuyashiki never met him, but Muzan knows about him. Like I don't know. Anyways, you know what? I'm assuming next episode will give us all the answers. And I'm just thinking what Muzan has to say here. You know what's funny? I just realized, usually the episodes are like 24 minutes and 25 minutes. This one was like a 30 minutes episode. I just realized they extended the episode just to give that sequence of Muzan just walking through the entrance. Because you can see that whole scene was 5 minutes at least. That whole scene was 5 minutes. So they literally extended the episode just to add Muzan walking. Okay. Right. Anyways, and there you go. That was today's episode. Now, let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, you can see Tanjiro still doing the boulder, training, and he has to push it up until Wancho. So he's still doing it, continuing it. Inosuke seeing that gets motivated, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to do it as well," and he starts doing it as well, and he literally does it. I don't think he has any type of mark still manifested or anything. So he literally did it through his own pure strength, something like that. Which is pretty damn impressive. And I doubt anyone told him about the repetitive motion or anything. So he just saw Tanjiro doing it, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to do it," and he just did it. Right. And then Zensu was like, "Oh, like, these guys are like, like absolutely insane." And then Junsuke, I think that's his name, comes in with the letter, and that's where the whole thing cut off. And next scene, we get to see Tanjiro dehydrated, completely, almost dying for dehydration. Yome was looking at his training, I'm guessing, so he just comes in and just splashes water on his mouth. And so he gets up and he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And here Gyome talks to him. So Gyome says that you're a good kid. Like he says that I had my suspicions about you, but you're a nice kid, you're responsible, and I'm glad that you decided to put your put the village safety on top of your sister's safety, back then. Because in situations like that, like the best of the best people are not able to take a decision like that. It was one of the most toughest decisions that you took. So I am, I've accepted you. Like you proved that you are, you're a strong person. And so at which Tanjiro says like, "Oh no, it wasn't me," because he's like, I wasn't that strong enough. I couldn't take that decision, which is perfectly normal. It's related to his sister's life and death situation. And he says that it was my sister who did it, Nezuko. She was the one who insisted me on going. So you don't have to accept me. Like I'm not the type of person you think I am. At which again, like Gyome kind of stops for a moment, and then he still says like, "No, like I've accepted you." And he now talks about his own situation. He talks about how children are different, and how he is different from the children that like the image of children that he has in. And he says like like children, they're pure, they're selfish personified, they're brutal, like. Then he says, however, this child is different. Yeah, and then he starts talking about his past. So in his past, he was the person who took care of an orphanage and the children, and like he fed them, he gave them education and everything, I'm guessing, basically took care of them. And he's like a teacher, and there was like 6 to 8 students, like children over there, and the youngest one was Sayo. So you could see that in that flashback, Sayo comes and gives Gyome her food, and she's like, "Oh, like you're skinny, you need to eat." And Gyome's like, "No, this is for you, like I'm fine, like I'm fine being skinny." And so another thing I didn't realize, I realized it, but I wasn't confirmed. So he is blind, like he, like seeing his eyes, but the way he walks and everything is just so natural. Like I never, that is why I was kind of like, kind of not sure about the fact if he's blind or not. Like it's pretty obvious looking at him that he's blind, but the way he just walks so normally and everything, I was like, maybe not, but yeah, it was confirmed. He cannot see. So like in the flashback, you can see everyone's having food, everyone's like having a good time, and then one of the kids brings in one of the demons. He was late to come back, and one of the demons followed him, and probably in exchange of his own life, he was like, yeah, like I'm going to show you like the temple. And he comes there, destroys the wisteria, like smoke, and leaves the demon in. So like I don't know if he survived or if he's dead. I'm assuming the demon not killed him after that. But even if your own life is at stake, that is one of the worst things that you could have done. Like I like that is the worst thing you could have done. Like, so yeah, like he was not, anyways. So Guillaume tries to protect the children, but the children, they didn't listen to him. 3 of them came up, like just carried outside, tried to run away, and they got killed immediately. And then you can see, like this is how his, I'm guessing his impression on children changed. Like he kind of says that they are brutal, they are selfishness personified, like stuff like that. He said, you can see little by little, because the first kid, that kid literally brought in the demon. The other kids, they didn't listen to him, and the final kid, that is Sayo, she blamed him, or at least he thinks she blamed him. I still don't think she blamed him. I think she was talking about the demon, but it would make no sense otherwise. So anyways, so he is just like there, and the only person who was there behind him was Sayo. Sayo's like cowering in fear, and you can see he protects her, and the demon comes and he just like gets slashed over here. That's how the scar came. And then he takes out the demon's arms and starts punching in the face until dawn. He keeps doing it because obviously otherwise the demon's going to regenerate. So he keeps punching the face in back to back to back unless and until day breaks and the demon disappears. So here's the thing. This is one thing he says here. He says, like, I never hit anyone before, so I never knew how strong I was. But fighting this demon made me realize how abnormally strong I am. Because he's not even that like muscular here. You can see he's skinny. He's like undernutritioned. He doesn't have the proper he gives all his food to the children. Even with that, the amount of power he was able to bring, yeah, he was a gifted individual. And obviously that is why later on Kaguya took him in, I'm guessing, and saved him from getting killed in the prison. But yeah, this happens, and then when the others come in, he says that Saya said something like, yeah, he's the one who killed. The one who killed everyone. The terror of the expense must have let her come. So here's the thing. I don't know. I cannot accept that. How can some yeah, I can understand the terror of expense probably left her confused. But how can it make her so confused that she completely just mistook the fact that the person who was protecting him, there was the one so what are you saying? She was in such terror that she thought that the person who was protecting her was the one who was killing the children. Is that what she thought? I don't understand this. I'm sure it's okay, you know what, I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I think at least she was talking about the demon. Maybe not. Maybe she really was confused and she was talking about Himejima. But it's just so I don't know. How can someone be that confused that you completely mistake the fact that the person who was protecting you was the one who was killing? How? I don't know. Anyways, I think this is a whole misunderstanding. I think she was talking about the demon, but everyone assumed it was Himejima and just arrested her, and Sayo didn't even know that he got arrested. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, he got taken into prison, and then Kaguya saved him. Right, and took him into the demon corpse. So he said the story, and he's like, but you're different, Tanjiro. And yeah, he says like, from now on I'll help you not stay from your path. So and he pats his head. Tanjiro cries, and that's where that whole scene ended. Now then, the next scene we get to see where Genya, Tanjiro, and like what's her name? His name Inosuke are eating, and Genya talks about Himejima a little bit. Talks about how he made him his apprentice, and how he also recommended him to Shinobu, so that like, because he eats demons, so that Shinobu can take a look at him, and all that stuff he's saying. And yeah, after that, Inosuke tries to eat Zenitsu's food, and Tanjiro's like, don't do that, like I'm sure Zenitsu's going to come, like leave the food for him. And and then Genya's like, I still have to keep continuing the training, and I haven't been able to push it that far. And then Tanjiro's what's his name? Inosuke's like, oh, you still haven't been able to do it? Haha. He gets pissed off. He's like, I cannot use breathing techniques. And he's like, oh, so you're trash. And he gets pissed off. He's like, what did you say? And they start fighting amongst each other. Anyways, then Tanjiro stops both of them, and then like, yeah. So Tanjiro's like, okay, let me take this food to Zenitsu. So he takes the food to Zenitsu, and here we can see Zenitsu is like not really speaking to him, and he says like, oh, you were able to do it. So yeah, you can move forward with your training. But Tanjiro's like, oh, but I'm concerned about you, and he's like, don't worry, it's fine. Like, I'll be okay. Just leave the food here. And yeah, and you can see that he has the letters crunched up, and he says like, I just figured out, like, and I realized what I need to do. I found out my like my goal or something like that. So I think it has something to do with his family, his grandfather or something. It's just an assumption. Either way, after that, Tanjiro goes to Shinazugawa and to Gyu's place, and you can see Gyu and Shinazugawa's training. Tanjiro mistakes them for that. He thinks that they're fighting with each other, so he tries to stop them. And you can see Gyu just wants to make friends with him, but obviously, like, he's socially awkward, and Shinazugawa just mistakes the fact that he's riling him up or something, or making fun of him. So it's just an awkward situation. Tanjiro tries to stop them, and Tanjiro starts talking about red bean, I think red mochi or something like that. Red bean mochi, I think something like that he says, yeah. Shinazugawa gets pissed off. He's like, shut up, Tanjiro. And like, when Tanjiro doesn't stop talking, he just punches him and just leaves. Either way, later on, Gyu and Tanjiro have a conversation. Tanjiro talks about red bean mochi, and he's like, you know what? I wasn't able to properly talk to him, but at least I know his favorite food now. Next time I see him, I'm going to give him red bean mochi. And I'm like, okay, if you do that, I think he's going to get even more pissed. Either way, you can see Shinazugawa, going back, and this is where he realizes something spying on him, and he gets the eye. And he realizes that, yes, it's like they have been infiltrated. So he immediately rushes off, I'm guessing, to talk to all the other, like Hashiras. And that's where we get to see Muzan just walking through the door. That whole scene with him just walking for 5 minutes from the entrance, like clad in like mist, just walking in, coming in front of Ubuyashiki, and Ubuyashiki is like, nice to meet you, and he's like, oh, you look bad, like Ubuyashiki, and that's where it ended. So yeah, there you go. That was today's episode. So yeah, like that whole scene with, like, we get to know Himejima's past, and I still think that was a whole misunderstanding, but I might be wrong. Maybe the kid really was confused so much that she completely mistook the whole situation. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Either way, that that thing, and now we don't know what Muzan has to talk about to Ubuyashiki, why he is here, like, and what he wants to talk about, or if he wants to talk, I don't know, if maybe he's come here to kill him or something. Who knows what he's come here to do? So let's wait and see what happens in the next episode. And at least the Hashiras will now know that they are being infiltrated, and probably realizing something is amiss, they'll probably send people to help out, to go and keep an eye on Ubuyashiki, and they'll probably realize that, like Muzan is there, and maybe like something, they'll go and try to help. Like, who knows, what's going to happen. But I'm sure the Hashiras are going to move now. And yeah, so let's see. And there you go. That was today's episode. Now, another thing I just remembered. So the eyes were able to find Ubuyashiki, because I remember the goal of the eyes. There were two goals. Number one is finding Nezuko. Number two is finding Ubuyashiki. So as soon as they were able to find Ubuyashiki, Muzan made his move, and so they still haven't been able to find Nezuko, which is good. But let's see what happens with this whole situation. Yeah, so that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to episode number 7 of Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with the final episode of Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.